Hare Krishna, welcome to morning Amrut Vani program. Her Grace Yamuna Swarupa Devi Dasi Mataji will be giving her transcendental words of wisdom. Madhuri Mataji ready for reading, or Rupangshi Mataji can read? Okay, Bhakti Rupangshi Sharma Mataji will read the Vaishnava etiquettes, followed by Rameshwar Nayak Prabhuji reading the Namamrita. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam. Vaishnava etiquettes. Austerity. A devotee's sadhana must include some basic austerities like rising early in the morning, bathing in cool water, regulation of food and drink, regulation of one's association, minimizing bodily comforts and possessions, and so on. These have been covered earlier. An important austerity for devotee is to fast on certain specified days like Ekadashi, on important festivals, and appearance and disappearance days of acharyas. Ekadashi. Ekadashi is the 11th day of both the waxing and waning moon, and thus it comes twice in each month. It is a day of austerity regularly observed by Vaishnavas. The basic principle is not just to fast but to increase one's faith and love for Krishna. Hence, all devotees must observe Ekadashi fast. The real reason for observing fast on Ekadashi is to minimize demands of the body and to engage our time in devotional service. The fasting is to be broken the next day, that is Dwadashi, during Paran timings as given in the Vaishnava calendar. It is advised that anyone may chant more and also try to remember the pastime of the Lord. On Ekadashi, one should strictly avoid eating grains and beans. If one can follow complete fasting, abstaining from both food and drink, and still perform one's duty and responsibilities, then one may do so. However, ours is a preaching mission, and if complete fasting impedes our service or preaching, it should not be followed. One may then consume the minimum food and drink essential to maintain one's service. One must try to observe complete fast on Nirjala Bhima Ekadashi. For further details, please refer Appendix 11 at the end of this section, page number 82. D. Chaturya Mas. Traditionally, this 4-month period of the monsoon season is the time when sadhus would reside at one place and not travel. The prescribed austerity in these 4 months is given in the table below. Month and item to be avoided. First, asadha, green leafy vegetable. Second, bhadrapad, yogurt. Third, ashwin, milk. Fourth, kartik, urad dal. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण बहु दंडवत प्रणाम। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। Learned scholars in the age of Kali worship Lord Krishna through Nama Sankirtana by performing sacrifice of congregational chanting of the holy name. Learned scholars in the age of Kali worship Lord Krishna. Stava Mala of Rup Goswami cited Sri Charitamrita Adi Lila 3.58. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. श्री श्री राधारास बिहारी की जय, श्री श्री सीताराम लक्ष्मण भक्त हनुमान की जय, श्री श्री गौर निताई की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. When we talk about Vaishnava etiquette and especially the principles where a devotee is fasting, a devotee is observing the principles and he is learning to purify himself more and more. So while in fasting, we also chant more and we try to be more close to the Lord. So also is the practice that we must, if we are, we must to order our body maintenance, we must see that we eat something which is according to the fast and try to maintain our body as well as keep the fast also. Prabhupada also said that health comes first. So when we want to chant, when we want to chant more in fasting, there should be some maintenance of the health also. That is why we have to see balance both the things. Similarly, here also in the Amrut Vani, the same similar topic is here, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is trying to teach us and trying to give us the Maha Mantra so that we can cleanse ourselves of the sins. Raising his arms, chanting the holy name, and looking upon all with deep love, he drives away all sins and floods everyone with love of Godhead. This is the beauty of the Lord. He is Krishna himself in the bhava of Radharani. He has just come to give us this love of Godhead, this Maha Mantra, so that we can go back to him. And the process is so simple that when we chant, like a beautiful shloka is there. Shrudatam Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridayantasto hi abhadrani Vidhunoti Suhrit Satam. The beautiful shloka in the Bhagavatam, where Lord says that Krishna is always present in the heart. Shrudatam Swa Katha. And when we know that Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Arjuna Tishtati, Lord is always present in everyone's heart as Super Soul. So we are the soul, the living entity, and the Super Soul is observing us. And as if both are sitting in this tree of body. One is eating the fruit, another is the witness. The Paramatma is the witness. That is also described in the Vedas. The Lord is there. So as soon as we begin the process of devotional service, we gradually develop the Krishna consciousness, then Lord, who is sitting within our heart, he helps us. So how he cleanses is that because we are chanting, he removes the inauspiciousness. He removes the material desires, because material desires are inauspicious. They will drive us more and more away from Krishna. That is why we must have more desire for Krishna consciousness and less desires for material enjoyment. Material enjoyment will take us into Maya, and Krishna consciousness and chanting will take us more close to Krishna. That is the process. That is why we must see that more and more abhadrani means dirty things which we have accumulated by a material association. Krishna will help us to remove that dirt. And we must also chant more and more and see that become more friendly to saintly people who are already chanting, who are already seen the truth. So, like the spiritual master and the pure devotees who have been chanting for so long, so we must take their association and we must keep on remembering the Lord. When we do chanting, the first three parts of devotional service, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, is already happening in the heart. And that is why we must chant more and more. That is what Krishna wants. That is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. His Grace Rup Vilas Prabhu Ji ki jai.